We've all heard that when you start making money, you need to start investing it and have that money work for you. We've watched videos on YouTube about it. We've read books about it. We've read articles about it. But then when it comes to actually doing it, all of these people who advise us to do it don't give us anything practical on how to do it ourselves. And the ones that do give us something that feels like we're taking on another job just to learn how to do it. It's always really complicated, or it's something that when you get into it, you realize you've got massive holes in your knowledge and you never want to take a risk as big as that. The other big problem you have is that the vast majority of the people who talk about wealth on YouTube are American, which means that half the stuff they're saying doesn't even apply here. We've got different ways that our taxes work. Everything's totally different. So for someone like me who wants to focus on my business, who wants to focus on my career, listening to all this stuff, getting excited by it is one thing, but then doing it is something totally different, because you start talking to people like your accountant about doing some of this stuff and they tell you it don't even work that way. So I'm someone who went through the process of researching this stuff, going to the fire meetups, having the conversations with my accountant, making friends who are doing stuff like this, and learning how it all works myself. And my intention is to share that through this channel so that you don't have to go through such a long process to learn this information. I hope that you'll get this much, much quicker than I, because the truth is, it is remarkably simple. It is really not that complicated. Some people I know believe that the reason why this is kept very, very difficult to understand is because they want there to be a barrier to entry to this. They want it to be something that you feel like you have to hand over your money to some other company to deal with it for you and not take control of it yourself, because then they can get their cut. But it's actually not difficult. That's the thing that will blow your mind. So if this sounds like something you want to learn, subscribe to this channel, because the idea for me is I want to be the guy that I was looking for. When I first started making a bit of money and I understood that I wanted to build long-term wealth, I wasn't happy just working and making money. I wanted to have money that I invested, that was growing, that in the future I could look at and go, brilliant, I can retire now. I've got enough money that's built up, it's compounded enough. I was looking for that guy, and all I found is people keep motivating me, and I had nothing practical. So I want to be the guy that helps you do that. I want to be, and not just helps you do it as in give your money to me and I'm going to do it for you. I don't want to take your money. I want to teach you how to do it. I want to teach you how this stuff works. I want to raise your financial intelligence. I don't want you to be reliant or dependent on anyone. I don't want you to trust me. I want you to look at what I say, check it. Is it real? Is what he's saying true? And then act on it if you agree. I'm not a financial advisor, but I am somebody who has gone through this process, who actually does this himself, who's put the effort in and is willing to share it with you. So if it sounds good, subscribe to the channel and get ready to learn.